Afternoon in the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Baltimore Orioles. Norberto Moreno makes his big league debut right after this. William Neeson will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Halstead. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Moreno has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
In now, Johnny Damon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pops this one up. Ventura in foul ground, and no one will get this one. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
To the plate now, Norberto Moreno, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Norberto Moreno goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Anthony Greer. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
In there, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Edwin Uceda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Stepping in, Diego Valido. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Popped up. Moreno in foul ground. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Domingo Herrera is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Braves on top 1-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Cole Freeman. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
At the plate now, Anderson Tejeda, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Morgan Hutchinson.
So striding forward now, Morgan Hutchinson. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Abreu is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready now, Kim, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And he misses again, 2-0. Kim is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Greer is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
So now to the plate, Edgardo Brazoban, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now for the O's, Shelby Ventura. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Skied into straightaway right. Greer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Renzo Skelren.
So coming to the plate, Wendell Skelren, who was picked up in the middle rounds of the draft, and clearly he's made some serious strides in the minors to earn his spot in the major leagues here.
You know, Matty, I know he was picked in the middle rounds, but talking to some guys around the cage, when this guy put his first professional uniform on, everything clicked for him. He's an offensive force, and I expect big things out of him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Damon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Now in the box, Ralph Kiner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Ralph Kiner.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now the designated hitter, Ryan Halstead.
Into the box, Ryan Halstead, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Halstead, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Kiner at second. Jansen is over at first with one away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Julio Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Julio Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside. 2 to count.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gonzalez.
Digging in, Paul Gonzalez. And the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Diego Valido, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2 fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here's the payoff pitch.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Greer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Danny Hultzen will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman Norberto Moreno.
The first baseman, Norberto.
Now here's the pitch.
Moreno.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20, Anthony Greer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Greer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Count it 3-2.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, Cole Freeman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms, but still a successful steal of second base.
1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Hultzen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Anderson Tejeda is on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Ventura is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
Standing in, Anderson Tejeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's set. The 0-1.
No, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 2-2.
Got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Morgan.
At the plate, Morgan Hutchinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 the pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
To the plate now, Ralph Kiner lifted in the air out to right. Kim is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Cedric Groves is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Kim.
The right fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball one.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Edgardo Brazoban will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hutchinson is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Edgardo Brazoban. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Shelby Ventura.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Shelby Ventura. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. All even now, 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Wendell Skolrin waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Wendell Skowron. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Julio Abreu, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 0-2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Tyler Stevens will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 45, Tyler Stevens.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Jansen, a base hit in his first trip.
Number 9.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Brazaban is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Halstead. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Your attention, please.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now pitching for
Hernandez is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
leading off for the Orioles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gianpaul Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts. My day, as soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, Diego Valido. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a move. And he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And another foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut it down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out and a runner on second base. Count remains full. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Domingo Herrera. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Men on third with 2 down. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 38, Joel Caesar.
Digging in once again, Norberto Moreno.
The first baseman, Norberto Moreno.
First pitch on its way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Greer.
Stepping in now, Anthony Greer. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Cole Freeman. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Anderson Tejeda waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anderson.
Striding in, Anderson Tejeda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Morgan Hutchinson.
Now at the plate, Morgan Hutchinson. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This ball will be chopped foul. Line, that's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores, and he is in there.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying, just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dio. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Randy Rosario trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So digging in now, Ryan Halstead. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Three runs already home here. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Standing in now, Johnny Damon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Norberto Moreno. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this fourth AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Anthony Greer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but it's off his glove. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 62.
In now, Cole Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Braves lead this one 9-0. Jeremy Rhodes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kim.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's in. Ball two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Edgardo Brazaban fouled off. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
That's out.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Shelby Ventura, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Wendell Skolrin. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've had a lot of at-bats with runners in scoring position today, and 6 of their hits have come from those chances. There's lots of credit to go around for all of that, the table setters, and the guys driving them in. But regardless, it's a confident bunch down here right now.
For Atlanta.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Number
Thanks.
19, Paul Molitor.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Morgan Hutchinson.
Into the box now, Morgan Hutchinson. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matt. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner's back. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Braves strand one, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Austin Davis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 54, Austin Davis.
Luis Aparicio is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Luis Aparicio.
Last half of the seventh here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Julio Abreu.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Again, he sends it out of play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The catcher, number 99. John Paul Gonzalez.
Ready now for Baltimore, John Paul Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Jose Azocar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Jose Azocar.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ben Holmes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ben Holmes.
Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Holmes, a native Oregonian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The next 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 9-0. Jose Azocar remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing shortstop. Number 46.
Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 53. Dominic Leone. Now it's first.
Paul DeYoung is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Azocar. Now it's shortstop. Number 13.
Chase Sugar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the 7th fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Dalbert Siri will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dalbert Siri.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Joe Palumbo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Joe Palumbo.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Leon, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Todd Helton is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 93, Delbert.
Scott Schebler will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Scott Schebler. Now at first,
Ryan Sandberg will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a ground ball for Aparicio at short. He's right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Richard Arena will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 9, Richard Arena.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three and 0 now. Now the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the left fielder,
Christian Pache will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 68, Christian Pache.
Strike taken up in the zone. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Runners on first with one down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Schebler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman, number 3, Shelby Ventura.
Drew Waters will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Orioles, number 81, Drew Waters.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. From the stretch, a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Christian Pache remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Right field, number 9.
Drew Waters will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Christian Pache.
Colin McHugh enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now at third base, number 81, Drew Waters.
Tyler Naquin is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Aristides Aquino will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Heading after it is Naquin, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Curtis Granderson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
Stepping in, Louis Aparicio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Morgan Hutchinson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Waters has a play. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Striding in once again, Ralph Kiner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Aristides Aquino will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 45.
Curtis Granderson will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Now at the plate, Wendell Scovra. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Julio Abreu. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Gianpaul Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the first base.
Rowdy Tellez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Ball 1.
That's in.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Davy Grion will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grion, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, bases loaded. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Edwin Yesida pitches well enough to get the W. William Neeson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.